Good day, Taurus viewers. I am Sarah B, and you're tuning into Just B.E.E Tarot. Thank you for your amazing energy. Thank you for supporting me. And thank you for clicking on like, share, and subscribing to my channel. I know I've said it before, but it really does help the algorithm on YouTube and helps my channel grow, so it really is appreciated. Today, I'll be doing a general reading for my Taurus collective for March 2022. That's right, I said general, not personal, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. This reading will be for Taurus placements in Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. If you've never been to Just B.E.E Tarot before, I start by pulling 2 oracle cards from 2 separate oracle decks. Then I move on to tarot, and then I conclude with a couple of messages from Spirit. I am taking personal readings, so please see down below for how to book one. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get started. All right, Spirit, what do we have for our Taurus collective for this beautiful March 2022? What do they need to know for their greatest good? What did the Taurus collective need to know? The greatest good. Felt like this one wanted to come out. Peaks of joy in reverse. Anything else here? And we have commitment in reverse. Okay, then we have Direction Guardian. That came out while I was shuffling. So if we can get one more from this deck, Spirit. We have one more card for the overall energy. So one more card for the overall energy. Stargazer. Okay, so I feel like for some reason I feel like your bar was set really low for a little while there. You know, you lowered your expectations. You didn't really expect much from people, which is good. Keep your expectations low and, you know, you'll never get disappointed. But I feel like that was also, you put that on yourself too. Your expectations were low of yourself as well for a little, and that could be because, you know, maybe you were going through some seasonal depression or you know, some self-esteem issues, but I feel like you're coming out of that. But I also think that maybe you suffered some kind of heartbreak with the separation of from a partner or a partnership. There's been a separation of some sort. This could be a friendship as well. This could be business partners. But this is somebody who meant a lot to you. Somebody that you didn't want to see walk away. This person may have actually been the reason why you were feeling so low on yourself. Maybe they made you feel that way. Maybe that was a narcissistic relationship. But I feel like that is, you're either separated right now, or you're in the middle of getting separated, or you want to get away from this person. Because I feel like you're aware that this person is not, you're just not happy. You see other people in these relationships and you're like, they are laughing, smiling, really, really act like best friends and lovers. And you might be getting that on the outside for show, but once you come home, maybe you're living completely different lives. We have the direction guardian, which says choose your path. So I feel like you are making a choice. You are choosing yourself and taking care of yourself more realistically. You're seeing your self-worth a little bit more. And stargazer, set your sights higher. So I am getting that as well. Like you, like I said before, you set your bar really low. So I feel like no matter how you think of yourself now, it's going to be better than what you did 3 months ago. I feel like you're finally accepting the fact that you're worth more. You know, people have been telling you for so long, why do you let these thoughts get into your head, these self-deprecation, these negative self-talk, this, you know, you're worth so much more than that. And I think you're finally recognizing that. And you're the first one who has to see that. Like, we can tell you that until we're blue in the face, but guess what? It's you who has to recognize that to make it matter. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to our tarot deck, where we had the Three of Pentacles come out. Again, this is a separation of a partnership or a team. Maybe you're moving departments at work. Maybe you haven't been at work. Maybe it's a separation from your teammates. Maybe you've been working at home. Maybe you are leaving your brothers and sisters at home while you go away to school. I just got that. Maybe you are thinking about moving out and getting your own apartment. Maybe you're from, you know, your roommate or your whatever your housing situation is like. Maybe you still live with your parents. Maybe you are a parent and you're moving out away from your kids. Or there's definitely a separation from a group. The Emperor in reverse. Okay, so maybe you were the boss of this group and now you're not. I feel like you might be feeling a little bit unprotected. Like I said, unworthy. I feel like that is, you've been feeling like you're not good enough for things. I feel like, you know, you are feeling like you're vulnerable a little bit. Okay, so that one wanted to come out, and this one. We have the Ten of Wands in reverse and Death. Yeah, so you're definitely walking away from a situation. I feel like you put everything down. You may have just left with what you have. Basics, the bare basics. And you're like, I'm getting out. I have to go. Maybe because you don't have anything. Maybe you're a student. Maybe it's your first apartment. You know, I feel like you're leaving with just the basics and you are moving on. You're definitely ending a cycle and starting a new beginning. Eight of Pentacles, and you're working on, I feel like you're working on yourself. I feel like you're putting stuff together. It's like you're creating a new you, is what the words I just got. You're creating a new you, is what I keep getting. You're putting a lot of time and effort into yourself, and to put yourself first, prioritize. Working on yourself. This could be you're working, just overworking. King of Pentacles. You're finally feeling yourself. You are feeling like you don't need anybody else. You know, you feeling independent. You're feeling like you have learned. You're learning a lot. And you're excited to do things. You're definitely glowing up, for sure. Yeah, you're working on yourself. You don't necessarily need anybody as far as romance goes. Right now, I feel like this is you saying, I have this cup, but I'm not going to give it to anybody. See how her hands, usually the Queen of Cups has her hands on the cup, like ready to give it to somebody. This one doesn't. I feel like she has her cup. She's definitely there. She has all her emotions, but she's not willing to touch it just yet and give it to somebody. I think you need to fill this cup with everything that you've learned. And once you learn something, once you learned what you needed to learn, this cup is going to become upright again for you. But she's like, yeah, I have my cup. Don't get it twisted. I'm just not giving it to you. All right? This is you needing to fill your cup, though. Whether you give it to somebody or not is neither here nor there. But there's lessons that you have to learn regarding emotions, regarding love. Okay, we have the Fool in reverse. You're having a little bit of a hard time taking a leap of faith. But I do think that has to do with what we saw here earlier regarding self-worth, self-esteem. I think that's what you need to work on as far as messages from Spirit. I feel like that is a big part of why you haven't taken these steps yet. I think you may have been in a place where people or yourself, because I'm hearing self-deprecation. Like, do you talk shit about yourself? Are you, like, even jokingly? The universe doesn't get that. Like, if we say something mean about ourselves in a joke, the universe doesn't get that. So when you put that out there, the universe hears that and feels that and takes it in. So stop talking shit about yourself, even if you don't feel it. You're worth it. Very worth it. Queen of Swords in reverse. You might not be... Are you cutting people off? You might... I don't think it's cutting people off. I think just got... It's not for lack of wanting to see people. It's because you're so busy doing things. I think people might think that that's why they haven't heard from you or seen you. Maybe people think that you're giving them the cold shoulder or you're mad at them. I don't even think you're returning messages, to be perfectly honest, because you've been so busy. Maybe you're not returning emails. People are like, where's Taurus? How come they haven't been around? But I feel like you've just been kind of keeping to yourself and working on yourself and doing your own thing. This could also be a card of definitely cutting people off. Definitely acting like a bitch. Definitely doing your own thing. So this could be either way depending on how this resonates for you. But I feel like people might think that you're giving them the cold shoulder or being bitchy or an asshole, but it's just you trying to take a step back and focus on yourself for a second. Okay, this is the Two of Cups. This is a partnership. This is a choice. It could be a choice. This is a relationship. The Hierophant in reverse. This might be a karmic relationship that you need to learn something from. I feel like you haven't learned what you're supposed to learn yet. I was told to pick this one, Four of Swords. Needing to go in and reflect. This one as well. An Ace of Wands. I feel like you're very creative. And you are to be focusing on that aspect of yourself. There's a fire inside of you for music or drawing or writing. I really just see like an easel. I can't tell if it's like a guitar easel or a guitar stand or like an actual easel. I'm not seeing the whole thing, but there's something, maybe it's a painter's easel. I don't know. So there's something artistic writing. I'm also getting, and the Hanged Man. Yeah, I feel like you have blinders on when it comes to something. Yeah, there needs to be some sort of, I feel like this is a little bit of karmic relationship. This, whatever it is right now, if you're in a relationship, it is meant to teach you a lesson. I don't know how long it's going to last. And that doesn't go for everybody, so I'm not telling everybody to break up with their people. I'm just saying if you feel like this might be narcissistic, or you're not feeling yourself, or this person might be putting you down, or your low self-esteem, and I would take a look, be introspective, take a look inward, because I really do think that there's a lesson that you need to learn from this relationship. And I see that there's more important things. There's things that you're bound to do. Things that that's on your journey that you need to do. Because this is what's going to make you successful. There's going to be a lot of success in whatever creativity this is. It's going to put you in a place of success. There might be awards. There might be, maybe you're going to get published if you're a writer. Maybe you're going to record an album if you're a musician. I don't know. But there's going to be some sort of success with whatever creative path you have. And you're being called to do it. Or come back to it if you've lost it. But I feel like, you know, there's been a stagnance. You haven't been seeing what you meant to see. And you know what? If you don't, you know what happens? If you don't start to see these things, these lessons that you're supposed to learn, in comes the Tower. Six of Wands. Yeah, you're trying to get to calmer waters. You're trying to slow things down. You're trying to be happy. You're trying to do what's right for you. And Eight of Cups is walking away. That one wanted to come out too, so that's why I pulled it. Walking away from something that's not serving you. You know, you have what you want, but you know you need better. You know you deserve better. Okay. Okay, so I was drawn to these cards. They're called past life oracles because I often get deja vu moments and really vivid dreams of things that seem so clear, yet they're not. And I was like, oh, I wonder if anybody else out there feels the same way. So I thought I was drawn to these cards, and I was just like, I need to have them to see if anybody else does. So let's see what we get for some past life revelations. Now, obviously, these aren't going to resonate with everybody, but I still think it's neat. Okay, we have knighthood. Maybe one of you was a knight. Maybe you had some status. Greco-Roman. Maybe you helped build the Colosseum. Or the Trevi Fountain, or let's see. What else? Anything? Farm. Oh, maybe you were a farmer. Maybe you loved animals. Maybe you had a sheep farm or a horse farm. Oh, that looks like a Clydesdale. Maybe you had some Clydesdale. Maybe you delivered beer to Budweiser. Just some thoughts. And I'm going to pull one more card to conclude the reading with a nice little message from Spirit. Spirit, what do we have for the final card for our Taurus collective? Okay, we have Peacock, vibrancy. You are born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life, and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. Say, be true to yourself. It's time you start thinking of yourself. Okay? recognize your brilliance. I don't think you think that you are worthy, that you're deserving, but you most certainly are. And once you raise your energy, all the goodness is going to come to you. Take that leap of faith. A new cycle's about to start. You've been working hard for it. Just trust in the universe. Thank you, Taurus, for tuning in, especially if you stayed to this point. I love you so much. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If anything resonated for you, try booking a personal reading. Details are below. And if not, then I will see you next time. Bye, Taurus.